Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk. Welcome to the 67th Q&A. Figured I'd try it a little earlier. Hopefully maybe I could get some people in the chat room Thursday evening. Happy Thursday to everybody here. So just want to kind of update anybody that gets on here, and I'll kind of remind everybody as things move on. As long as I get some people in here, I'll keep this video up, but I'll wait a while before hopefully get some people in here for the official Q&A. But let's go ahead. Talk about a couple things. First of all, we got Extreme Rules this Sunday. This pay-per-view seems I'm not gonna lie, this pay-per-view is gonna be so bad it's good. I don't think this pay-per-view is gonna be good. I'm going in with low expectations. That eye for an eye match is stupid. But after the reports I've been hearing about it might be using CGI effects, it's going to go one or two ways. Either it's going to be so bad it's good, or it's going to be so bad it's bad. But I'm definitely curious seeing how that plays out, because that match is not going to be good. But it sure will hopefully get me a good laugh. But Saturday, I don't really talk about Impact a whole lot, but we do have Impact pay-per-view come out. Now, I have nothing really to do on Saturday, so I might actually consider watching the Slammiversary pay-per-view this Saturday. So, just wanted to know about that. I don't know if I'll do a review on that, but I'm going to see maybe if I want to watch the Impact pay-per-view, Slammiversary. Extreme Rules, more than likely you'll get a review on that. Hopefully on Sunday. I know I didn't do Backlash, but Backlash there was nothing really to talk about. Extreme Rules, I think this pay-per-view is going to be bad, but at least there's going to be some things I could talk about. But so I just want to let you guys know that I might try to check out TNA Slammiversary on Saturday, and on Sunday we might do an Extreme Rules review, more likely. We'll see what happens. It just depends how tired I am. You know, I've been kind of easy back on some of these reviews a little bit anyway. Hopefully I'll do Extreme Rules, though, review. Can't promise you, though. New Japan, though. I did not get a chance to talk about this. Last weekend we had the New Japan Cup. It was the finals. We had Evil versus Okada, which I did not expect to be the finals. Not only did Evil beat Okada, he turned on LIJ, joined the Bullet Club. The next night, he ends up beating Naito to win both IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championships. Let me repeat myself. Evil is a trios champion. He's a Triple Crown champion. He's 1/3 of the Never Openweight 6-man tag team champions. He's the IWGP Intercontinental champion, IWGP Heavyweight champion. He won the New Japan Cup. He beat Okada and Naito during the same weekend. He joined one of the most popular factions, the Bullet Club. And he is engaged to Io Shirai, who, by the way, is the NXT Women's Champion. If I'm Evil, I'm living the greatest life of my entire life. Evil and Io, they are the real power couple. In the words of Saw Monster, Jason Salmon or Saw Monster, they are the true power couple. That's insane. Now, some people, a video kind of popped up about Evil. First of all, actually, very quick, I got a couple people here. First of all, Wilford number 1, Scott Kizgo. Hey man, how you doing? Aaron GTV. Aaron, I haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing, my man? Appreciate you could come by and check this out. So before I kind of continue and start answering some questions, give you guys some time. Actually, this was a smart decision to actually do it in this time. So a video popped up and somebody said that Evil has officially killed New Japan. When I read that, I question if the guy even, and it was funny because I watched some of his content and he does a lot of reviews. He talks about New Japan stuff like that. He's clearly a fan. But I didn't watch the video because it's like an hour and a half long. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. But the title goes, How Evil Killed New Japan. And the minute I saw that, I laughed and clearly went, you clearly do not know your history of New Japan. I haven't watched New Japan since the beginning, but I know its history. The Inoki days where wrestling was treated more like MMA. How about the time when Brock Lesnar was in New Japan? Do we even need to go through that again? Look, I understand Evil being a member of Bullet Club, being handed everything. It seems rushed. I get that. But you gotta think about one thing. First of all, Bullet Club, most of the members, including their leader Jay White, are not able to. They're not able to make it to Japan because of the traveling issues due to the pandemic, due to the virus. So Bullet Club, the only Bullet Club members they have are Taiji Shimori, Gedo Jado, and Yujiro Takahashi. Those are the only 4 members, so they needed some star power for it. They thought Evil was the best choice. He turned, and now he's the heavyweight champion, Intercontinental champion. Am I a fan of Evil? No. Am I a fan of Evil? No, I'll admit that right now. Evil's not one of my favorite wrestlers. Do I think him being Bullet Club is weird? Yes. Me personally, I think he would have been more suitable for Suzuki-gun. But you have to realize this too. New Japan needs to start making stars. And Evil is not just some jobber, some guy that just got on TV and just became heavyweight champion. This guy's been in the company for 5 years. He's one of the more popular acts in New Japan. So on one hand, as much as I'm not a big fan of New Japan, or not New Japan, I love New Japan, but as much as I'm not a big fan of Evil, Evil in a way does deserve this. And with Evil holding those belts, there's a lot of possibilities of what can happen. This threw a curveball, because my original pick was Naito was going to go hold on to at least the heavyweight championship all the way to main event Wrestle Kingdom. And this was my ballsy prediction. I was going to pick Minoru Suzuki to win his first G1 and finally win heavyweight championship in the main event. That's how I would put it. With Evil now, champion, there's a lot of possibilities. We don't know how long Evil's going to hold those belts. I think he's going to drop the Intercontinental Championship soon. If I see anything, I think he's going to keep the Heavyweight Championship because I do think that both the titles need to be separated now. You know, because at this point, you might as well just unify the belts. That's what I have to say. So I think the Intercontinental Championship definitely needs to be dropped and give it to someone else. I say give it to Sanada. Maybe build a Sanada Evil feud. Give Sanada that Intercontinental Championship, and maybe you can have Naito win the belt back soon. Then you can sell Suzuki win G1 or something. You can still do that. Like I said, I'm not against this. I don't think Evil single-handedly killed New Japan. I mean, it's been, what, a week? Almost a week since he won both belts. I think everyone needs to kind of take a chill pill and relax because New Japan was really in the dark ages when the Inoki days of the MMA shit, especially the Brock Lesnar stuff, that was way worse. They actually almost went under business during those times. So I'm going to give this whole Evil thing a chance. I understand why they're doing it. Do I agree with it? Not 100%, but I understand why they're doing it. I'm going to give it a chance. You know, who knows? Maybe Evil will grow over time. I know they're doing Evil and Hiromu Takahashi. That's the next match that they're doing. So it is going to be quite interesting seeing how everything plays out. But I will give them credit. They're going all in with Evil. And at this point, we can use some stars because, quite frankly, I don't want to see guys like Naito or Tanahashi or Okada. Okay, I'm kind of getting sick of those guys. I would like Kota Ibushi to win the heavyweight title. I'd like to see Taichi. I would like to see Zack Sabre Jr. I would like to see especially Sanada. I'd love to see Shingo or El Desperado. I'm a big Desperado fan, which, by the way, he's fighting Shingo for Never Openweight Championship. I think that match is going to be a great match. A lot of people are looking at a match going, but trust me, that's a sleeper match. But I'm willing to give a chance with Evil. Again, we have to wait and see what happens there down the road. Is it Evil could drop the belts right before Wrestle Kingdom? We don't know. Or they might just go all the way with him and have him hold the heavyweight title all the way to the main event Wrestle Kingdom. Naito could win the G1 again, and you do Naito and Evil. If you're going to have the title on Evil, I think the best choice to do is Evil versus Sanada. And finally give Sanada his moment, because that guy is way too fucking talented not to be utilized properly. But that's my opinion. So let's go back to Will Ferrell. Hello? Hello, Will Ferrell. What do you think the mystery opponent for our Summerversary? You know, there's a lot of talk. Some people are saying Eric Young. Some people are saying EC3. Some people are even saying Heath Slater. I think the safer bet would probably be EC3. If I had a prediction, I would say EC3 it would be the safer choice. Nicholas Rendon. Do you think WWE needs to have another draft lottery? Thoughts of Keith Lee being double champion? The whole draft lottery thing, I don't even know what they're doing with the brand split. Like, they keep like going on and off with it. I don't get it. First, they have to actually take it seriously, which, as of right now, they're not. Now, in terms of Keith Lee being double champion, I'm fine with that. But I do think that they should not be doing what they were doing with New Japan right now, having both belts on the line. Because at that point, you might as well just unify the belts. They're two totally different titles. If anything, I think Keith Lee should lose the North American Championship. It may have him lose it like a multi-man match, so he does have to get pinned. But I have him keep the heavyweight championship for a while. And at least have Keith Lee hold on to the NXT championship all the way at least until Survivor Series weekend. And then give it a Karrion Kross. I think giving it Karrion Kross right now is a little too soon. I want Keith Lee to have a little run with the NXT championship. But for now, I'm fine with it. I mean, I guarantee it would have been Velveteen Dream in that position. But because of the whole allegations on him, obviously they didn't want to pull the trigger. And I can't blame him. Keith Lee was the next big choice, and you know what? I'm fine with it. I like Keith Lee. He deserves it. He's getting really popular with the crowd. He's becoming a fan favorite for some people, so you know what? I'm happy with that. I just hope they don't do the whole double champion thing like they're doing with New Japan. Why are there so many multi-champs? As New Japan, as New Japan, to be fair, I think Evil's really the only one who's a. Well, actually, I guess what you're saying too, because yeah, you got Keith Lee, multiple champion. He's got 2 belts. You got Bayley, who's 2 belts. Jesus Christ. I think there's a wrestling promotion somewhere. I don't think NWA has a double champion. I don't think Ring of Honor does. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I guess it's like the new hot trends like TikTok. Everyone just gotta do it. Think for me, I'm not all that. Jay Houston, what's up, bro? Hey, how you doing? Aaron, Evil is a placeholder. He definitely was. I mean, right now, like they're putting all their eggs in the Evil basket. Like I said, I'm willing to give it some time to develop, and then we can decide. But yeah, before all this, yeah, he was definitely a placeholder. But hey, they're going all in with him, so I gotta give them respect. I gotta give them credit that they're trying something new. And this actually goes what you said. They need to make some noise when they're back. So Evil was a big surprise. No, got everybody talking. Exactly. New Japan is officially the first wrestling promotion to actually have fans back. And what better way to start by having a shocker win the New Japan Cup and then make him a double champion by beating Naito and Okada in the same weekend and then having him join Bullet Club. It got people talking. More, whether it's positive or negative, they're talking about it. And New Japan's finally getting some voices. So you know what? I agree with that statement. I 100% agree with that statement. It's getting them talking. That's a good thing because New Japan is fucking awesome. And they deserve way more credit and way more praise and way more talk. And nobody talks about them, which pisses me off. Cubic says, is that Jacob? Is that Jacob? I think that's Jacob, I'm assuming. Sanada's going to take the heavyweight title and Hiromu's going to take the Intercontinental. I could see that. But how soon, though, for Hiromu? Because Hiromu is challenging for both belts at the next show. So I think Hiromu will lose. And I think Hiromu could lose the Junior Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to say to Taichi, or not to, I'm an idiot, to Taiji Ishimori. And Hiromu, yeah, could win the Intercontinental Championship because Hiromu's starting to fight kind of in that Will Ospreay spot now. If you notice, he's kind of the Will Ospreay spot. Remember when Will Ospreay was just fighting juniors and then they slowly started putting him up against heavyweights and he started performing well? I think they're slowly going to do that with Hiromu. I think he's going to be one of their bigger stars. And he's going to move away from the junior division because that guy's really fucking talented. So I'm not going to disagree with you that. And Sanada, I 100% agree. If they have Evil, especially having Evil all the way to Wrestle Kingdom, I'm guaranteed I'm thinking picking Sanada. If Evil goes all the way to Wrestle Kingdom in the main event, I'm picking Sanada to win the G1. That will be my pick. Are you watching Extreme Rules this Sunday? Yes, I will be. Thoughts on NWA potentially shutting down? Well, just like Will Ferrell #1 just said, there were apparently rumors about NWA being shut down, but apparently now Bill Corgan has shut down those rumors. So apparently it is not shutting down, but I did hear a little bit of rumors. Look, I don't watch NWA. You know, I really don't. So I don't have any personal connection except for maybe one of my buddies, Thunder Rosa, Melissa Cervantes. That's Thunder Rosa. I'm pals with her. That's really the one person I really, I guess, care about. But, you know, if it did shut down, it would suck. It would honestly, it really would suck. Because I don't want any wrestling business to go out of business, especially like this. Especially the whole virus going on, and then you had the whole vice president allegation shit like that. Like, that really does suck. Even though I don't watch NWA, I know there's fans of NWA. They like the product. They like what they see. There's a lot of great talent there. So I really hope they don't shut down. And Billy Corgan says that they're not shutting down, apparently. So the only thing I can hope for is that they can slowly get back to their feet and they can kind of start fresh. And hopefully they get some shows going. But until then, it's still a mystery. Before, did you know that House, the horror show, aka the House 3 Second sequel, and House... Okay. I'm trying to remember those movies. I don't remember. Next random. Without Cole losing, the time they seem to be called main roster. When it comes to Aaron Cole, I think it's going to go one or two ways. And we're going to find an answer out in the summer. Either he's going to get called main roster, which, my God, I will pray for him. I will pray for him once he gets to main roster. I'm going to be praying to God, to the wrestling gods, they do not screw him up, because you know how Vinnie Mac is. Either he's going to go main roster, and more likely, I hate saying this, going to be squandered, or he's going to let his contract expire, and he's going to go somewhere else. And more likely, he will go to AEW because his girlfriend, his fiance, Britt Baker's there. So as of right now, it's 50-50. Either, yes, I do believe he'll go main roster because at this point, there's nothing really for him to do on NXT. But at the same time, maybe he realizes maybe he doesn't want to go main roster. Maybe he's like Ciampa, he's smarter. So maybe he wants to let his contract expire. He decides, you know what, I want to go somewhere else. Who knows? Maybe he wants to go back to Ring of Honor. Maybe he wants to go to AEW. Maybe he even wants to go to New Japan. I don't know. I have no idea. Yo, kill the noise. TikTok is a baller hand. Well, if you find TikTok very entertaining, I'm very happy for you. But just like Fortnite, it's overrated, overdone, and all it does is it gets crammed down my throat, and all I want to do is just enjoy my own things. But hey, if you like those things, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm not into those things. I especially hate stands. Fucking stands. I hate them. But TikTok is what it is. People do it, that's great. For me, it's just not for me. I'm better off going and watching fucking Godzilla movies. I'm good there. Bill Corey, not shut down. Okay. Will Ferrell. Will you be watching Chucky TV series? So they did do the teaser. Funny enough, I'm actually watching Child's Play 2 right now. It's actually in the background screen, but I have it muted. It's actually funny you actually mentioned that. I'm going to try to watch the Chucky TV series. And the fact that it's not only going to be on Sci-Fi, but USA. USA is a more common channel. I think that's smart. Because there may be some people that might not get Sci-Fi, but a lot more people that have cable are more likely going to get the USA network. So that's a very smart move. Now, I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be completely toned down. I don't know if this could be like a Sons of Anarchy thing where, you know, it's a solo TVMA show and they provide your discretion advised and they're still allowed to get away with some stuff on TV. I don't know what they're going to do. But I am definitely more likely going to try to check that show out. I will definitely give it a chance. Okay, I probably will watch it. Okay, I probably will. You think SmackDown Women's Division is becoming stale, especially after the karaoke statement? Yeah, first of all, let's not talk about the karaoke statement. First of all, that angered me and made me laugh how they're talking about the whole women's evolution, stuff like that, right after they did a fucking karaoke segment. You have some pretty big balls to go out like that. That takes guts. I'll give you that. That takes guts. But I can't disagree. I've always said this. I think one of the problems WWE has is they have too many championships. Like, look, the Raw tag team, both tag team divisions are stale. The women's divisions, they only have so much to work with. I said this. Why not just transfer the entire women's division and women's championship over to just Raw and have the entire tag team division just on SmackDown? Just unify the women's tag team titles, bring new belts, just have all the women on Raw so you can keep rotating all these women, you get more fresh matches and more opportunities for everybody. And then SmackDown, you can have the entire tag team division because the Raw division is a joke with the whole Street Profits and Viking Raiders shit. That was just stupid. So just put all the tag divisions on SmackDown. I mean, that's what I prefer doing. So I agree that it is getting stale. And I think one of the problems is because they don't have enough women. They keep rotating the same women over and over again. It gets repetitive. I say just put them all on one show. I just think it's a lot better. I think it would be a lot better that way. Let's see here. Think I'm good, right? I'm gonna check very quick, guys. If you hear something, I apologize. I just want to make sure I'm doing okay on the audio. Let me just see here. I just think it's a lot better. I think it'd be a lot better. Okay, so looks like I'm doing good. Looks like I'm caught up at the moment. So let me see here. Yeah, I'm caught up at the moment. Hopefully we get some more people in. Again, guys, keep chatting away. Keep chatting away. Ask me anything, say anything. It's not stupid. But knowing you guys aren't going to be doing any of that. I trust you guys. You're not trolls. You guys are actual human beings with actual souls and a brain. Because that's my fan base for myself. They are actually a group of very passionate, intelligent, well-spoken people. So again, reminder, yes, I will be watching Extreme Rules. In terms of a review, more than likely I will do a review. Summerversity, I said I might try to watch it. I can't promise you that. I'll tell you this, I'm definitely not going to review it. I won't review it, but I do think I might try to check out if I can. I think there's a way I can watch it, but I want to see if I can try to watch it first. If I can't, I can't. It's not a big deal, but I'll try to do a review at least for Extreme Rules. And like I said, that show's going to be really bad, but hopefully I can have some fun just laughing my ass off. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be laughing my ass off during that show. I hope that Eye for an Eye is exactly what I expect it to be. It's so bad that I have fun. Because you know that match ain't going to be good. They ain't not going to be good. Like I said, we got New Japan. Next show, I think, is on the... This next main show is the 20th. So, yeah, I'll be next Monday. If I'm not mistaken, it should be next Monday. Next Monday, I believe, will be next New Japan show. Let's see here. Well, quite a few people kind of left already, but that's fine. We'll make this work. Hey, this could be a short on Q&A. This could be a half-hour thing. Hey, I mean, at least we got some people in here for a while. But again, everyone's probably got their own thing they got to do, and everyone's got their own thing to do, and probably some people are working or going to school, doing class, online class, stuff like that. So let me see here. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. So talk about Extreme Rules, Slammiversary, New Japan. We talked a little bit about the Chucky series that's coming out soon. Next year, actually. I think it was actually supposed to come out this year, but honestly, because of the whole situation right now, honestly, it probably got postponed. A lot of things getting postponed, like How Many Kills, that one pisses me off. We gotta wait another year for that. Converse Godzilla, it feels like every fucking chance that thing gets delayed. Seriously, that thing's been getting delayed too often. Kind of getting frustrated. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm just trying to just trying to think of something. I am trying to think of something. We were going great, but everything kind of just stopped for a second. So let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what I can talk about. NWA, I can't really talk about that. Ring of Honor is doing nothing. WWE's the same old, same old. Nothing special going on with that. Shit. I mean, shit. Yeah. I'm running out of things to say. I mean, I got to, looks like everybody. I think everybody's already burnt out. Be prepared, guys. We're getting a horse show. We're getting a horse show on Sunday. But I think we get horror shows every Monday and Friday. It's basically 3 nights of horror. Oh, God. We saw SmackDown tomorrow. Oh, God. At least we got Matt Riddle and AJ Styles. At least we got Matt Riddle and AJ Styles. Thank God for that. Thank God. I hope we don't get another. Oh, God, I can't do America. No, no, I'm not even going to say it because the minute I say it, Vince is going to go, oh, that's good shit. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything at all. Okay. Well, I guess this Q&A is a little bit shorter than I expected. Then looks like nobody's really come out and decided to talk. Well, let me see here. Maybe let me try to refresh it. Maybe I did get some people and okay. I guess all the stuff is gone right now. Yeah, I guess everybody's gone right now. So, well, all right then. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I'm not going to delete this one. I mean, I did have some people in, so for everyone that chimed in, again, thank you for chiming in. I'll probably see you guys this weekend, more likely Sunday for Extreme Rules. Oh, wait. I think we got somebody. May this thing will continue. Got no Laura here. Hello. If we get some more people in here, I'll stay here a little bit longer. I was actually about to end this stream. Until No Laura showed up. All my No Laura has come to the rescue. Thank them. Thank them. I was actually about to end the stream. If we don't gain some more people in the chat room soon, I'm gonna end the stream. No Laura borrowed you guys a little bit of time, guys. So all credit goes to No Laura. Otherwise, I would be ending the stream right now. First one tag team. Fortune Women's Tag Division kind of sucks. It's 4, so I guess Bayley Sasha by default. I mean, I guess Kabuki Wars were cool, I guess. Yeah, I think Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are pretty attractive. Yeah, we didn't have that many women tag teams, so I guess Bayley and Sasha, because of their whole shtick right now, yeah, that's kind of a default thing. Wow, okay, now we have no viewers, so something must have happened. Something must have happened because I think my thing went out. Let me check something. I think my thing went out. Hang on. Let me just check here. Hello? Wow, okay, now we have no viewers, so something must have happened. Okay, I guess everything was weird. I was kind of want Tegan Knox to win. Oh, to win the X Women's Championship. I understand what you're saying, but I think again it's a little too soon. I think it's a little too soon for Io to drop the title. She just won it, and I like to have her have a reign. Besides, I'm more of a Dakota Kai guy myself. Dakota Kai, if you're listening to me, single, call me. Call me. I'm available. Team kick all the way. I apologize for that one. Anything else? I mean, Don't get me wrong, Tegan Knox is very cute too. Which, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Tegan Knox too. Congratulations for speaking out, coming out. Some of you probably know she revealed that she was, I think, in Orlando, Universal Studios, with her girlfriend. She's officially a lesbian, so congratulations. Coming out, that's huge. I figured she was in a relationship. I did not expect her being a lesbian, but hey, I ain't complaining. I'm happy for her. I still get the support as a competitor, and you know what? She's really proving in the ring. Just want to say big thanks to her. King Kong vs. Godzilla, who wins? Better be Godzilla. I'm not taking that bullshit from the 60s version. Hell no, Godzilla wins all the time. Mob G boy, the G-Man. It's all about the G-Man. The king, the real king. Always my man. I'm always more of a Godzilla fan. I love King Kong, but Godzilla's been my boy. My boy, man. Come on. Blue Oyster Cult. Can't go wrong with that. Bam! Can't go wrong. Biggest wife in WWE. Biggest wife. Biggest what if? Biggest what if? There's quite a few biggest. Maybe like one. What if Shawn Michaels actually beat Undertaker's streak back in WrestleMania 25? Instead of Lesnar. What if Kane had a longer title reign? When he had the WWF title. Yeah, I didn't really think about the what ifs one because there's a lot of what ifs. I just got to think about it. Did anyone women's wrestler tell you who would be and would you marry them? Well, if I'm going to date them, I probably would marry them, first of all. And there's lots of them. There's lots of them. There's lots. But my number one girl, former hooker, would be Bayley. Unfortunately, that ain't going to happen because she's already got a fiance. I don't know if she's has a fiance or she's married to Aaron Solo. It would be Bayley. It would be Bayley. It would be my number one. But close number two, it'd probably be Dakota Kai at this point. Probably would be. Number one would be Bayley, but number two, Dakota Kai, more likely. Would you rather train with The Undertaker's prime or get trained by Jushin Liger? Probably Undertaker. I think, don't get me wrong, Jushin Liger's a big name, but Undertaker, he's on a whole nother level. Jushin Liger's a big name, but Undertaker is familiar with literally everybody. He is an icon. And it's just, if I were a wrestler being trained, I mean, yeah, I could say, yeah, I got trained by Jushin Liger, and that would be very impressive. But if I told people that I got trained by Undertaker, The Undertaker, Mark Calloway, people would lose their shit. They'd probably be jealous of me. Again, Jushin Liger will always be one of the biggest stars in wrestling, especially the junior heavyweight division, especially in Japan. Undertaker, I mean, he's way more popular. Getting trained by Undertaker, I think, would be the better. I would say being trained by Undertaker would make me more popular, but Jushin Liger, I think, would be more interesting. Trainer, kind of learn more about the ropes and a little bit of strong style, stuff like that. I think that would be cool, but I would lean towards more Undertaker. But just barely. Favorite horror movie that scared you as a kid? Ugh. Again, you know it's weird. There's a lot of horror movies that I never watched, but I was scared of, like Child's Play, Jaws, even the original Gremlins, which I haven't seen. But then when I watched them, I was never scared of them. I didn't get scared of them. That Jaws and Gremlins are two of my favorite movies of all time. If you were to say favorite horror movie, I could answer that right now, but you have to also mention that scared me. And the thing is, though, there are a lot of good horror movies out there that did not scare me. But there's a lot of movies that did scare me that I just refused to watch. Pet Sematary, I will never watch again. To be fair, I never really cared for that movie, but that movie is, in my opinion, the scariest movie I've ever seen. The original one, not the remake. The whole concept is scary, the tone and everything. That creeped me out. So, unfortunately, your favorite horror movie that's given me as a kid, that's kind of hard to do. It's either you either ask me what my favorite horror movie is as a whole, or what's the scariest movie I've ever seen. For top favorite horror movie of all time, it'd probably be Creature from Black Lagoon. If we're talking about scariest movie I've ever seen, it'd be Pet Sematary. I can't really find a movie. I can't really think of a movie that scared me, but I loved. It's really hard to do. All right, top three questions you would ask both Dean and Dakota Kai. Anything goes. You're really putting me on the spot with these two. Maybe, hey, if you're a fan of them, I don't blame you. I can ask them any three questions. See, first I would have to know event. See, any three questions. I guess maybe one of I know Dakota Kai's a big gamer, but I don't know about Tegan Knox. I think Tegan Knox is a semi-gamer, I believe. Maybe I asked him what are some of your favorite video games you played as kids growing up? Maybe another one would be what was your inspiration for pro wrestling, wrestling arena, and I guess what's one of the funniest or embarrassing moments in your life? I don't know, just random questions like that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of would be starstruck to go up there, especially with the Dakota Kai just. Would you rather be Frey or Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees? Oh, Jason. Jason, my boy. Jason's always been my horror franchise player. Enter my lens of battle. I don't know who you are, Eric. Guess a new guy here. If he comes back to YouTube, rest of the community, I'm leaving for good. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, I'm just gonna keep this very vague. More likely, they will come back. If you're talking about the person I think you're talking about, I think they will eventually come back. I think they're in hibernation. They'll come back. So just give me a heads up if we're on the same page here. Again, I could be wrong. You could be talking about something else because again, I never heard, not really familiar with you, Eric. So I'm just taking a wild guess. I guess we'll have to wait till WrestleMania in LA for WrestleMania 2022. Yeah. Guess they broke the news. Not going to LA. In fact, they're going to try to go to Tampa. So what originally was supposed to be WrestleMania 36 at Tampa is now going to be for WrestleMania 37. And it looks like LA will probably more likely be not next year, but the year after. And, that's fine. I could build my money up. I would love to go to another WrestleMania. It's gonna be in LA. I wish it was closer, but hey, I ain't complaining. If you give me a manager to any women's wrestler in the women's divisions, that's not Dakota. You know what? It'd be cool for Bailey, but Shotzi Blackheart because no, I got her. I got to book her for one of the shows. I'm more familiar with her, kind of like a semi buddy. So I think Dakota, Shotzi, and I could have some chemistry there as a manager role. Um, you know, Mercedes Martinez, I think that'd be very interesting. I would not mind doing that, being a manager role for her. So I would say probably Shotzi Blackheart, Mercedes Martinez. I think one of them would they think would be pretty cool. I would say maybe more Shotzi, just because I'm more familiar with her. Who is there talking about? Don't worry about don't worry about Scott. Again, I don't know exactly who they're talking about. Um, could be anybody. So just don't worry about Scott. It's not important. For all I know, the guy's probably just trolling. I have no idea. I'm just making guesses here. Maybe it's talking about somebody else. You know, maybe some old YouTuber from YWC that was gone for a while. Again, I'm not part of YWC really that much anymore. I don't know who leaves, who's gone. I just hear speculations. That's it. So literally, he could be talking about anybody. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. And that's me just being honest. So, but like I said, don't worry about it, man. Talk about video games you grew up with. Now we're talking about video games. We're talking about like games that actually I own, not arcade games. I would say Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee because that was the very first GameCube game I've ever played. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to think as a kid. Marvel Nemesis, which I actually still have the game. Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on GameCube, the first one, based on the 2003 version. That game was always a lot of fun, which again I still have. Um, Trying to think. Trying to think here. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. You actually gave me a pretty good question. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I play a lot of games. No, back so I guess I'm on Game Gear. I guess those are the only top three I can think of. Like at the moment, the rest are like brain farts I'm having. On calling by the end of the year, neither Tegan Knox turns here or wins the NXT Championship. Well, we'll see what happens with that. That is a bold prediction, but hey, we'll see what happens. Maybe you're a fortune teller. We'll see what happens. Would you rather have one night stand with Scarlett or Stephanie? Why was Scarlett's not married? I think she's. I know she's in a relationship with Karen Cross. Scarlett and Stephanie, but we're not talking about just Stephanie. We're talking Stephanie 2002, 2003. In my opinion, the sexiest years of her. and Scarlett, and they're not in any relation. I'm just gonna say this, I hate you. I hate you. How dare you make me choose? For some people, it'd be very obvious that it's Scarlett. But if everybody knows about Stephanie McMahon 2002, 2003, which by the way were the best years of SmackDown, which is kind of ironic. God damn it! I can't answer that. No, I'm not answering that. Hell no, I am not answering that. Do not make me choose. That no, I'm not answering it. No way. That's evil. I hate you. You're an ass. All joke, all kidding aside. You know, seriously, like I legit can't answer that. That's way too hard for me personally. Were you ever a fan of the Ernest movies? Oh, Aaron's Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Camp, stuff like that. No, not really. I just never really grew up with those movies. And when I did discover them, they just, I guess, were too corny, too almost like childish, kind of just dumbhead for personally, just for me. Maybe if I grew up with those movies, I might have different reaction, a different kind of taste towards it. But as of right now, no. Top 5 Halloween kills that made you laugh. I'm assuming the Halloween franchise. Honestly, I can't really say that any of the Halloween movies actually made me laugh. I mean, nothing really that made me laugh. I mean, I guess the gun one, but I didn't really laugh. I just thought, like, Jesus Christ. The head explosion one where he gets electrocuted. I think it's 6. Again, that's just kind of a cool effect. So it's not really, okay, this is kind of funny. Yeah, no, that really actually made me laugh per se. The other one is between Maria or Caitlyn. Not really sure. Again, and you're talking about Caitlyn now. I will say this: if you're talking about Caitlyn like back then, and Maria, hands down. But now you're asking Maria, back then / now, and now you're talking about Caitlyn now. I am not answering that either. That's too hard. Why are you doing this to me, man? Why? Why? Stop! You're killing me, Smalls. If you could have any superpower for a month, what would it be? Okay, here's a slightly better question. So I have superpower for a month. Having super strength would be obvious one. Flying would be obvious one. Being invisible would be interesting too. Telling the future would be kind of cool too. Shapeshifter would be interesting. A power I could have for 1 month. Shit. Maybe super strength? Or maybe somehow I'm able to communicate with animals somehow. I think super strength, communicating with animals, or shapeshifting, one of those. I'm sorry about the question. I'm a monster. No, that's fine. I find it entertaining. Hey, at least Mitch is not on here. If Mitch was on here, he would totally rank my butt about this. He would never quit. Look at that, guys. I should have been off of here right now, but thanks to No Laura, this was continuing. Don't play Beyblade, but again, I never did Beyblade. I never played the game, never watched the show, so I can't tell you that. Never watched it, never played it. Well, actually, I did play. I actually did watch a little bit of the show, but again, I don't really remember anything. I don't remember the creatures. I don't remember really any of the battles. And that's just me being honest. I thought for first they were talking about Bakugan, but then I was like, oh wait, Beyblade. Watched like a handful of episodes when I was a really young kid. I don't remember the dialogue. I don't remember the story. I don't even remember the battles. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. I could not tell you. Unfortunately. See, Bakugan's love. Again, I never grew on Bakugan, so I can't tell you that. Five TV series you like growing up. Teen Titans, Mega Drive Jake Long, Kim Possible, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, the original Scooby Doo, That 70s Show, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Home Improvement, Godzilla the Animated Series, Power Rangers. I can go on and on. Batman the Animated Series. I can go on and on. I can go on and on. Too many to count. Too many. Let's see. I think this will be the last question. If you could main event WrestleMania with anyone in their prime, who would it be? Um, yeah, I think this will be my last question. That's a good one. There's a few. Honestly, Stone Cold would be a big one. Getting to main event with one of the biggest stars of all time, Stone Cold. Um, the Undertaker, I think, would be pretty cool. I think Triple H myself, I think that'd be cool. Shawn Michaels, one of my all-time favorites too. Uh, Edge. I've always been an Edgehead. Christian. I don't care what anyone says. I've always been a Christian mark. Hell, even Mick Foley. I think Mick Foley and I could have a fun match. Unfortunately, I'd rather go through some tax, which would suck. And, okay, we'll do one final one before I leave. Would you be immortal or super speed? Immortal. I would rather be immortal. But I think that's going to do it. About here for an hour. So that's pretty good. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this off. Again, thank you guys so much for sending me your questions and comments. Again, guys, no Laura saved you guys. If it weren't for them, I probably have ended the stream a while ago, but they came through. So, again, thank you guys so much for the questions and comments. I don't know when the next Q&A will be, probably next week. Again, I'm going to try to see if I can watch Summerversary. No promises, though. And I will watch Extreme Rules, and more likely there will be a review on that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and head on out. So all I'm going to say is good night. Take care of my peeps. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Now, for all of you guys, more likely Sunday for the horror show. Oh, the horror